Hello, welcome to the video lecture. In this class, I am going to explain the second dimensioning system, that is unidirectional system. So in the last class, I have explained last video lecture, I have explained aligned system. So we can see the difference between aligned and unidirectional system. So initially, similar to the previous aligned system, we should construct extension lines from the each end point of the line. So here we can maintain 1 centimeter gap minimum between the main line and dimensional line. After that, we can give the arrowheads according to the same rule, that is 1:3. If breadth is equal to 3, length should be 9 mm. At both ends we can construct 2 arrowheads. After that, don't place the dimensioning figure middle and above the line. So for the purpose of inserting the dimensioning figure, here the dimensional line will be broken. So exactly at the middle of the dimensional line we should erase. Then we can place the exactly at the middle of the dimensional line we should erase. Then place the dimensioning number, that is 80 mm. We can write 80 mm here. Then after that we can move to the another dimensional line. Here I am going to give the dimension to this particular line. So again I am constructing 2 edge lines, that means extension lines from the each end point of the line. Then construct the dimensional line parallel to the main line. Then give the arrowheads both ends. And next, don't place the dimensioning figure middle and above the line. We should erase the middle portion, then we should write dimensioning figure within the broken lines. So this dimension is 100 mm, so we can write 100 mm in this way. And similarly we can show this dimension also, center of the circle to the bottom end. So for that purpose again I am constructing, leave 1 centimeter gap. Already we have extension lines. Leave 1 centimeter gap, then give the arrowheads at both ends. Then erase the middle portion. Then place the dimensioning figure. This is 50 mm, so that is why I am writing 50 here in this way. And similarly we can move to this particular portion. Here all lines are connecting together, 1, 2, and this one for second line and this one for third line. So again we are constructing dimensional line here. So after that we can give the arrowheads according to the 1:3 ratio. This one for second line, that means middle line, and this one for last line, bottommost line. Then next step we can insert the dimensioning figure exactly at the middle portion. Yes, here we can take H pencil and write the dimensioning figure. This dimension is 25, we can write it here. Similarly this dimension is 50 mm, we can write it here, and this dimension is 25. And if we observe these dimensional lines, all are connecting together, that means all dimensional lines are placed in the single line and all are connecting together. So these types of dimensional lines are called chain dimensioning lines. But if we coming to these two lines, here both dimensioning lines are parallel to each other. So this type of dimensioning lines are called parallel dimensioning system. This is chain dimensioning system. And if we coming to the position and placement of the dimensioning figure, there are two types: aligned system and unidirectional system. Already we have seen the difference between aligned and unidirectional system. Here 80 is placed in aligned, it is placed middle and above the line. It is placed we have inserted the dimensioning figure within the broken lines of the dimensioning line, and we can show the diameter or radius of the circle also. In the previous diagram we have shown diameter. We can show either diameter or radius, that is our wish. In this diagram we can show the radius, because already we have completed diameter, we have seen diameter. So same, but here we have to construct the dimensional line from the center of the circle to the other end of the circle. That is enough. And don't give the arrowhead at this particular center of the circle. We can give the arrowhead only at this particular point, because this end is fixed end. While we are constructing the circle, we can place the compass needle at this particular portion. That means we are fixing this particular portion. So that is why don't give the arrowhead at this particular portion. And then next step, we can extend the same line outwards, outside of the diagram. This line is called leader line. Leader line purpose, that is, it connects the dimensional line on the dimensioning figure. That is the purpose of the leader line. This leader line also with 2H pencil. And next step, we can construct the extent, that is horizontal line. And we are showing radius here, so we can write the radius symbol, that is R, and dimension, that is 20 mm. So R20. Here R20 or 540, both are same. R means radius 20, 5 means diameter 40, both are same. So we can give the dimension either this way or this way. Actually this way according to the aligned system, but we are following unidirectional system. So that is why here we should erase this particular portion, and we can insert the dimensioning figure within the broken lines. So here I am constructing the line in this way. So in this particular portion I will write the dimensioning figure, that is R20. So yeah, here, and one more point here I have to mention, difference between aligned and unidirectional system. According to the aligned system, we should place the dimensioning figure exactly middle and above the line, whatever the dimensional line, either vertical line or horizontal line. Always we should place the dimensioning figure exactly middle and above the line. But if we coming to the unidirectional system, yeah, we have seen one difference. Number is placed within the broken lines, but one more difference. So for vertical lines, similarly for horizontal lines, always we should write the number horizontally only. Yeah, here middle and above the line, but here if we coming to this one, it is placed horizontally, whatever the dimensional line, either it is horizontal dimensional line or vertical dimensional line, number should be like this only. Okay, this is about the difference between aligned system and unidirectional system. We can stop at this particular point. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video, that is about geometrical constructions. Thank you.